Zaman yang serba moden ini, kita tak lari dari menggunakan sosial media kerana perkara itu adalah satu keperluan. Begitu juga dengan dating apps. Adakah mencari connection itu salah dalam dunia yang realitinya kita menggunakan sosial media in everything? So, jika begitu, kenapa mencari cinta pun kita tak boleh guna apps? Topik menarik. So, untuk hari ini kita telah menyebut dua guest yang sangat istimewa, iaitu di Alimin dan juga Afrina Romzi, dan bersama host anda yang menemani mereka pada hari ini iaitu Mencari untuk membincangkan topik pada hari ini. Hai Di, hai Fin. Dengar tak?
Hai, dengar.
Hai. Dengar
Can you hear me?
Yes, clear. Okay, rasanya kita boleh terus ke agenda utama lah. Okay, are you ready? Are you guys ready? Yes,
Yeah.
Di dengar tak? Oh, suara Di tak dengar. Okay, tak apalah, sementara tunggu Di, kita ke soalan pertama, which is nanti obviously Fin kena jawab dulu lah. Okay, walaupun kita punya topik hari ni pasal dating apps, tapi eventually dating apps ke ataupun apps macam Instagram, Twitter, Twitter, Facebook semua tu, at the end of the day, diorang it's just an apps yang connects dengan people kan. So, adakah mencari connection to social media macam ni, is it salah? Untuk Fina, untuk salah.
Bagi saya, connection as in like kawan ataupun connection in general?
Connection in general. Sebab kita kan connect dengan people.
Bagi saya tak ada masalah. Memang benda ni benda yang sangat macam encouraging lah. Sebab it's like we meet new people in real life, but we meet people online sebab dia lebih mencepatkan masa untuk kita berkenal dengan someone who maybe it would be beneficial for work or for studies. There are like so many benefits from that. I don't see why not making new connections online.
So for you is tak salah lah kan nak cari connection through this kind of apps kan?
Tak salah langsung.
Tak salah kan? Okay, Heidi, saya ada technical issue. So I think I ulang balik lah soalan dia.
Okay,
I
sure.
cakap, even though hari ni topik kita pasal dating apps, but then at the end of the day, apps macam Tinder and then apps like macam Instagram, Twitter semua tu, it's just an apps that connects with people. So bagi Di, is it wrong untuk mencari connection to this kind of apps?
Kalau connection macam apa Afrina cakap tadi kan, like for you to meet with people, for you to get to know people, then of course tak ada apa-apa yang salah. That was the purpose of social media in the first place. And in fact, as someone yang memang sangat aktif on social media, being part of that community dah banyak tolong Di, bukan saja macam kenal orang baru, tapi like learn a lot as well. Sebab social media dengan internet ni kan, dia perbesarkan kita punya macam scope nak kenal orang, or like macam kita punya horizons to know people to a point where for you to be best friends with someone from like a country all the way on the other side of the globe, it's possible. Macam kalau zaman dulu kita hanya boleh buat benda tu dengan pen pals and stuff, there's no human connection to it. Tapi sebab ada macam things like Instagram Live, you have things like StreamYard, things like this, right? You get to see that person face to face walaupun you mungkin duduk dalam dua negara yang berbeza dan sangat-sangat jauh from each other. And kita pun dah banyak dengar stories of like how interracial marriages, there's so much more of it now because of social media. So in a way, yeah, it's good. It's good in the sense that kita more exposure towards other cultures as well, which helps us become better people.
Nice. Okay, itu pendapat daripada Dila. Okay, since that to the first question, okay, we move to the next question. Tadi dia cakap dia membantulah. So personally, kalau bagi Di and juga Fin, Contohlah masa apps dating ni kan, kita specifically untuk like cari pasangan lah kan. This kind of apps, bukan ke apps ni membantu korang lah lebih easy untuk mencari pasangan, sebab since that this apps dating kan memang memang niat dia memang nak cari pasangan lah kan dalam tu. So do you think this kind of app is actually membantu untuk korang if you guys nak guna?
I think there's a pro and con to it lah. Like when you talk about apps like Tinder especially and stuff kan, macam ramai je kawan dia yang alhamdulillah sampai kahwin. Jumpa dekat Tinder tapi sampai boleh kahwin, and they really meet their soulmate, the person that they want to spend the rest of their lives with on this app. So in a sense, yeah, it's good. Tapi bila on the other side, when I think about it, you know, that is one person, but you kena go through how many swipe lefts before you get to that person, or how many dates or sessions that you meet with people kan. So macam when you think about it that way, I think it's not so much about the app tapi how you use the app itself. So macam whether or not dia membantu tu depends on your purpose being on that app. So ada setengah orang memang diorang masuk Tinder tu hanya untuk mencari kawan. Walaupun kalau bagi dia rasa if you end up in that app and you nak cari kawan je, mungkin purpose you tak align lah dengan apa yang app tu nak buat actually, dengan apa dia punya the concept yang diorang ada masa diorang develop the app. Tapi if you're the type of person yang macam I love meeting new people, kalau we don't end up together pun it's okay, I just suka keluar jumpa orang baru and stuff, then I think apps like Tinder would be great for you.
Saya setuju actually. Dia macam ikutlah you punya niat kan. You boleh je jadikan dia rasa nak jumpa kawan baru, something like that.
Yeah.
Hello Fin. Fin okay ke?
Sorry, internet I putus tadi.
It's okay. Fin, I nak I ulang balik ke soalan dia? Ke you dengar soalan tadi? Hello Fin.
Saya.
Okay.
God.
Okay, since Fin tengah ada technical issue, so nanti kita akan get back balik dengan soalan tu. Kita proceed dengan soalan baru untuk D, and then kita akan kembali balik pada Fin lah. Okay, untuk third question, which is can you guys tell a difference in terms of safety dengan legit seseorang tu if you guys meet new people yang face to face, macam korang jumpa kat campus, ke kat university, and then meet new people through apps macam Tinder macam tu.
Sejujurnya bagi D memang tak guna dating apps, but I do use social media a lot and I meet so many new people through social media, especially sebab dalam line of work D memang banyak D work dengan people who are online kan. So in terms of safety, I think when you talk about social media, there is more safety to it, because contoh macam kalau you tengok Instagram, it's not just one video or two videos of a person. Kalau it's an Instagram profile, you see how they update about their life every day dekat Insta stories, or like their Instagram feed where they go, who are the people around them. So even in fact things like Instagram and Facebook, right, it gives you so much idea about macam mana seseorang tu, perangai dia ke, dia punya not just paras rupa tapi macam personality dia macam mana just from their social media accounts. I don't know about Tinder because I rasa macam from my very little experience seeing my friends be on it and stuff, I feel like that one is very much there's a lot more concern about safety when it comes to Tinder. Sebab let's say kalau you just kenal orang tu melalui Tinder kan, without getting to know them further beyond that, and then you decide nak jumpa, you don't really know if this person is who they say they are, sebab there is nothing for you to macam have as a proof of them as a person. Kita ada issues like catfishing lah, bila dah jumpa tengok macam this is not the person, and this is still okay. Bayangkan kalau orang tu memang ada niat jahat ke apa kan, then agak merisaukan lah kan. But I think that's why a lot of people use Tinder as just like, or like even other dating apps actually, just as like a starting point. Diorang berkenalan kat situ, tapi kalau betul-betul macam, oh I boleh klik dengan orang ni, I rasa macam boleh get to know them better, then maybe you ask for their Instagram first or their Twitter or something, just to know like, oh this person is real. Or maybe you go into a video call first. Sebab kalau tak ambil all these precautionary measures, yeah, apps like Tinder can be quite dangerous. Sebab that's why I feel like when you talk about social media punya dating apps kan, there needs to be a certain kematangan nak guna app macam tu. Sebab kalau macam you bagi kat budak-budak yang masih muda, budak-budak yang macam teenagers still, they might not be able to think about all the risiko yang datang dengan menggunakan app macam ni.
Okay. Nak tanya Pin okey ke? Pin okey?
Boleh dengar
Boleh? Boleh?
tak? Record.
Dengar cuma sikit.
What was the question? Terang sangat.
Okay, the question, okay, Pin okey Question is, can you guys tell a difference about in terms of safetyness dengan juga legitnya personality seorang tu, if you guys meet new people face to face macam dekat campus semua tu, dengan meet new people through social media ataupun apps macam ni.
Sorry, adakah putus-putus? Is this question yang you ask for about the safety dekat D?
Ya.
Or is it in question?
Maksudnya
The same
if
question, right?
can kalau you Pin, can you tell the difference about in terms of safety dengan in terms of legitnya personality seseorang tu, perbezaan dia, apa you rasa perbezaan dia berjumpa dengan orang baru yang face to face, macam you jumpa dekat campus ke dekat universiti, dengan berjumpa dengan orang baru through social media ataupun apps? Can you tell a difference about safety
Sorry, I
dengan
couldn't hear you.
legitnya?
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. But like if you can hear me clearly, maybe like you can type the questions on the chat so I can explain. I'm so sorry, I don't know what's wrong with my internet. It was better
It's
just
okay,
now.
it's okay. Can you tell a difference? Safety and
I still can't hear you.
then okay. Okay dah, I ada hantar dia punya dekat chat box. Hello Pin. Pin still lagi dia ada masalah technical issue. So kalau dah okey nanti kita akan dengarlah apa Pin cakap. So kita akan proceed dengan D balik. Which is for the next question. Sorry tau, ada technical issue sikit. Okay, kita akan next question which is for your opinion D, mungkinkah orang suka guna apps macam ni sebab mereka boleh masuk guna personality yang berbeza? Faham tak?
Faham? That's
Okay.
interesting
Apa
actually.
rasa dia?
I think tengok it depends on niat seseorang tu kot. Sebab bagi dia pun dia kena fikirkan macam siapa kita kalau kat online macam even if it's not like Tinder or dating apps ke apa, macam kat Instagram and stuff, that is just one side of us, betul tak? Kita hanya akan tunjuk personality kita bila kita tengah dalam perasaan yang positif, we are feeling happy. We don't show our so-called dark parts or sadder parts that we might not be very happy about. So for example, I feel like when you talk about Tinder and stuff, it's a good point. It's a really good point. Sebab how do you know this person are they really who they say they are? Like bila you tengah macam when you text them or when you video call them and stuff, like how do you know that this is really who they are in real life? Tapi at the same time bagi kalau difikirkan, kalau kita jumpa orang face to face pun, masa kita baru nak berkenalan kan, that person that we are when we first meet people is like how we want to be the best version of ourselves. Like we try to be the best version of ourselves. Like sekarang macam contoh, bila kita jumpa orang baru, biarkan kawan ke ataupun memang kita nak berkenalan lebih daripada kawan, we would be very happy, very positive, very understanding in fact. Tapi we are not always like that. We have days yang macam bad days for us and kita maybe a bit more negative, maybe kita lebih cepat marah and stuff. Tapi benda tu kita tak akan tunjuk kat orang masa kita first jumpa kan. So I guess in that sense, biarpun kita guna dating apps ke ataupun kita guna social media ataupun kita buat face to face, actually that personality difference is still there. Cuma I suppose in social media lagi senang untuk orang yang betul-betul ada berniat jahat ataupun berniat yang berlainan. Kalau dia nak ubah personality dia, lebih mudah nak buat on social media sebab dia boleh create like a whole story for themselves that's not true.
So kalau contohlah memang ada pula wujud kan orang nak dekat luar, dekat in real life kita tengok dia introvert tapi bila dekat social media dia extrovert. So bagi ni benda tu, is it wrong? Salah ke? Macam tu.
Kalau I think in terms of benda yang tak harm other people, yang tak akan membahayakan orang lain, contoh macam bagi dia pun dia rasa walaupun dia sangat extroverted on social media and I'm very extroverted in real life as well, tapi dia pun ada macam my moments where I still feel very socially drained. Kalau I jumpa orang and stuff, I balik-balik pun I akan rasa macam my whole social energy macam dah I tak boleh cakap dengan sesiapa dah lepas ni. So I think it happens to everyone. Cuma of course lain orang lain lah kan, macam setengah orang mungkin dia lebih senang rasa penat bila berjumpa dengan orang, so that makes them more introverted. But I feel like if it's just introversion or extroversion, it's not an issue. If it comes to like different personalities, I think it becomes an issue bila contoh you create this like whole personality on social media but you are nothing like that in real life. That I think becomes an issue. And I mean we've heard about stories like this banyak, especially not so much in Malaysia lah, tapi macam over like the international punya YouTubers and stuff kan, or like even celebrities. We've heard so many stories of how this celebrity looks so kind, looks so open in or like online or even on like camera and stuff, tapi bila orang jumpa dia orang real life macam ya Allah, no, she's so impatient, susah nak kerja dengan orang macam ni. So and we've heard stories like that, and we've also heard the opposite, you know, macam yang orang yang depan kamera jadi mulut lantang, very vocal and stuff like that, tapi when you meet them in real life, actually diorang memang vocal tapi they're actually very sweet people. So I think while you shouldn't lie about who you are on social media, kita sebagai orang yang macam mengenali orang lain pun kena take note juga yang apa yang kita nampak tu bukan semestinya the 100% about a person, is probably only like 20% of who they really are.
Ya, memang saya setujulah apa yang Berdi cakap tu, like itu memang realitinya kan, so macam tak ada nak ngelak benda tu.
Yes,
okay.
betul.
Dia sebenarnya kan dah sampai untuk soalan terakhir tau, tapi itulah malangnya kita punya guest orang lagi, Fin still lagi have technical issue, so I think kita proceed lah kan untuk soalan terakhir. Okay, soalan terakhir is, dia moto pendapat Dila kan. Soalan dia, which is worse? Which is worse? Berjumpa dengan lelaki atau perempuan yang kita baru kenal, berjumpa ataupun being all alone during the weekend.
dia actually memang loner. So macam jawapan tu senang untuk dia. I mean not to say loner. I mean I love meeting new people, tapi dia memang seorang yang dia friendly, tapi dia tak pandai initiate conversation. So I'm not the type of person yang akan jumpa orang yang dia tak kenal tanpa ada kawan lain. So kalau macam bagi dia kalau nak jumpa orang yang macam dia tak pernah jumpa in real life, maybe baru kenal like on social media and stuff, kalau boleh dia selalu ada suka kalau ada orang lain dengan dia. Bukan saja untuk keselamatan, tapi macam I tak tahu, I'm very awkward when you meet me in real life the first time because I don't know what to say. So kalau over the weekends, dia memang seorang yang I don't know, my weekends I like to have it to myself, and on top of that usually weekdays dia memang dia akan banyak kerja and stuff like that kan. So weekends dia memang dia try to rest and just spend time with family. But if you're talking about like just meeting people in general, boleh lah I ajak Mutiara ke, ajak Afrina nanti ke kan, baru jumpa orang baru yang tak kenal.
Ayo kita berjumpa.
Yeah.
Okay, contohlah kalau di like di ada memang minat betul lah dengan nak berjumpa dengan seorang ni, and then dijumpa. Dia ada rasa macam rasa selamat tak? Rasanya macam aku secure tak kalau aku jumpa dia ni? Faham tak?
I think especially untuk, bukanlah macam nak play the gender card, tapi I think especially untuk wanita kan, benda tu lagi merisaukan untuk kita kan, sebab yelah if anything happens, and especially if the other person that we're meeting is a guy, a lot of times we get very concerned like, oh, what if something happens to me? You know, what if I end up alone with this person? Kalau macam in a public area tak apa lagi, tapi kalau macam in a like somehow rather I end up in a private area dengan this person, like what can happen to me? You know, benda-benda macam tu I think common lah untuk perempuan nak fikirkan, and I think even some guys they may feel that way sebab I'm not gonna generalize. Of course I do feel like girls do feel it more, but I'm sure there are guys out there that experience similar things kan, sebab bila you nak jumpa orang yang you tak kenal, you tak tahu what they are capable of. That's why for me I always feel that it's very important, whoever you're gonna meet in real life, ada someone else with you, have someone to teman you, have someone to be there with you, sebab at least you're not alone with a complete stranger. Or kalau tak boleh nak ada orang pun, make sure you never leave like a public space. Like kalau tidak, you are putting yourself in danger. And walaupun online you mungkin boleh percaya orang ni, you rasa macam oh they are okay, they're really nice, you never know until you meet them in real life. So very important to take care of your safety lah in those sort of situations.
Kalau macam tu, what if kalau macam contohlah Tinder apps kan dia ada like verified macam tu kan. So in terms of safety kat situ a bit rasanya lebih selamat kot, sebab kalau verified kan kita macam nak cakap lah, kita boleh track dia punya electronically, like kita dah ada ID dia semua tu. So dia rasa dari segi tu rasanya dia akan rasa selamat ke tak?
I think benda tu mungkin membantu buat dia rasa lebih selamat nak jumpa orang tu, sebab I rasa macam kalau contoh you look at apps like that, right, if that person's not verified, I probably wouldn't even want to jumpa that person in the first place, you know. But I still feel like no matter even if that person is verified or whatnot, right, yeah, I understand sometimes when you go on Tinder, it's like when you want to meet that person for the first time, it's an actual date, so macam nak ajak kawan macam a bit kekok. But it's so important that kalau you tak ajak kawan or kalau tak ada orang around you pun, make sure someone knows where you are. You know, your friends know who you're going out with, or your family knows who you're going out with. Be in a public space. Benda-benda ni I rasa macam walaupun person tu verified, dia mungkin on an online level they are safe, tapi it's still important that you as a person, you kena ambil all these measures, langkah-langkah nak make sure diri you selamat. Sebab in real life, kalau orang tu berniat jahat pun, let's say lah kalau dia punya account is verified, if they do something to you, yeah, mungkin orang tu, like other people can track that person because they are verified, but ultimately something has happened to you already. So dah terlalu lambat. So better to prevent yourself from being put in that situation in the first place.
Okay. Kita ada
Mainan is getting better actually.
Okay.
Hi.
Tadi yang sebelum tadi tu actually dah yang terakhir, tapi untuk Pin kita akan ulang balik lah soalan-soalan tu, okay?
Alright, boleh. Alright, sorry anyway.
It's okay. I faham memang technical issue tak boleh dielak. Okay, untuk soalan dia, yang before this, kalau Fin boleh tell the difference tak in terms of safety dengan in terms of legitnya personality seseorang tu. Kalau Fin berjumpa orang baru yang face to face, contohnya jumpa kat campus ke, jumpa kat universiti ke, ataupun berjumpa dengan orang baru through social media ataupun apps. Can you tell the difference?
Tell the difference. Oh, maknanya like their personality in real life versus online. Is it something like that? Or
in terms of kalau
okay.
apa beza kalau aku jumpa depan-depan ataupun aku jumpa orang baru through apps?
Okay.
Safety dia sama tak?
So it's definitely different sebab online you only know what they put online, what they choose to put their life online. So they can curate any sort of life that they want to be shown online. So kita kenal dia from there je, from that page. So kalau sangat beza lah kalau kita nak jumpa orang in real life. Obviously we've known that person beforehand kan. So apa-apa senang lah nak jaga diri. Tapi kalau orang in real life, orang online, it's a lot harder. And you always need to take precautions lah. For example, like dia cakap tadi kena ada bawa kawan. I mean, I've been on Tinder date once, sekali je lah. And alhamdulillah, it was fine. But I did have like my friends dengan I, tapi bukanlah dengan I, tapi dia macam I always text my friends lah. Okay, dia buat mana. Keep up to date with your friends, with people yang ada around your radius, so that if anything happens, that they will always have your back. That's really important.
Wow, okay. Dia sama dengan D tadi lah. Jadi pendapat. Okay, for the next question which is untuk pendapat Fin, mungkinkah orang suka guna apps ni untuk diorang guna personality yang beza bila guna apps tu. Contohnya macam dekat luar introvert, dekat dalam social media extrovert.
Benda tu betul sebab like sebab we on social media like we don't have to make much effort. Tak ada eye contact, tak ada body gestures, tak ada rasa macam rasa nervous kalau nak compare in real life, right? So memang lain kalau nak jumpa like not everyone has the same personality as what they appear to be online, but when it comes to like introvert versus extrovert tu macam there's nothing wrong with that, but yang menjadi masalah bila macam the life that they showed online is so different than what it actually is. Macam fake lah, macam people can create a whole new identity kan, especially on Tinder. There are like so many people yang catfish, even though ada that ID thing, but they still can catch people, you know. So it's not just dia macam kalau catfishing muka sahaja tu macam it's not like a big of a deal. You can just cut off the relationship after that kan. But like kalau dia orang macam catfish their own like personality, it will actually harm you in real life. So it's really like you really need to be careful macam get to know that person betul. Not like get to know, I mean like you can tell how the person is like by tengok dia orang punya social media kan, how they interact with their friends from the comment section, dia orang punya caption, dia punya wording, dia punya berbahasa. We can tell like how the person is actually in real life, but just it's not judging tau. It's like trying to macam baca orang jenis macam mana. So when you are meeting them in real life, you will be more prepared and expected how this person is gonna be. So it's really important for you to macam take a guess how this person is like in real life. So you will be more secure lah in a way.
Okay, contohlah kalau macam dia contoh kalau Fin ataupun orang sekeliling Fin sendiri lah kan yang buat benda tu, which is macam you biasa je, tapi bila kat social media you tunjuk macam you kaya semua tu. So is that wrong? Untuk Fin, is that wrong?
I don't think it's macam macam dekat social media lebih bergaya, and then but like in public like every day you don't wear the thing that you tunjuk on social media. Is it something like that? bagi I macam tak ada masalah pun sebab as long as the thing is to me like you can do anything that you want as long as you don't harm people, you don't hurt any people. So kalau you nak bergaya macam mana pun, solid macam mana pun, as long as you doesn't hurt anybody, so just do you. Maybe you are more comfortable showing off your style online rather than real life. You takut kena judge ke, you takut, there are like so many instances kan that would happen. So you feel more comfortable to show that part of yourself online, and just do you. I don't think that's a problem.
Okay.
But
Okay,
unless kalau memang okay.
Unless
kalau macam dia tahu facts about themselves yang lain lah, macam dia cakap umur dia 20 tahun tapi actually like 10 times older than macam salah lah, macam lari dari fakta kan. Tapi kalau macam style or like different personalities tu, I don't find a problem with that lah.
Setuju tu. Yang bab umur tu paling setuju lah. Jumpa dekat apps muda bila
Itulah.
Gedut. Okay.
Takut juga.
Kita dah sampai apa?
Takut jugalah sebab benda tu it can happen actually in real life, so careful.
Reality. Okay, dia ni dah the last question. Soalan sama macam B tadi. Ni untuk Fin, which is worse? Jumpa dengan orang baru, lelaki atau perempuan lah. Terus jumpa like you kenal dekat social media and you jumpa, atau you rather be alone throughout the weekend?
Oh, jumpa orang baru in real life from the kenal online apa?
Dia macam kalau sudah you kenal somebody dekat online and then throughout the weekend you which is worse, jumpa diorang yang you baru kenal ni and then maybe lepak dengan diorang ke go out lah dengan diorang, ataupun being alone throughout the weekend.
Oh, which is worse? I think jumpa orang baru in real life kot sebab like there are like so many expectancy yang you kena take care of. Macam kalau even you keluar seorang, you kena jaga diri juga, tapi you kenal diri you macam mana. You tahu macam how to protect yourself, you know like who to contact if anything happens. But kalau you jumpa orang baru in real from online to real life, you don't know stuff about that person. So like the danger would be like wider. Like kalau you nak keluar seorang, you boleh je kalau pergi like to public places ke. I think there would be like a lot safety lah kalau sampai dengan jumpa orang baru from online to real life. That's what I think lah.
So
you are more comfortable with yourself, so insyaAllah tak ada apa-apa harm that would cause you.
So maksudnya Fin pilih being alone on weekend macam tu?
Yes.
Kalau I sama tiba kan. Okay. I think that's all. Itu saja soalan-soalan dia. Kita dah tamat dah pun actually. So I just nak berterima kasih dekat you guys sudi datang and bagi pendapat lah throughout the show. I really appreciate you guys punya kehadiran and then you guys punya pendapat. So I really thankful. So untuk penonton dekat luar sana, teman-teman di luar sana, jangan lupa like, subscribe, komen dan juga hit that notification button untuk tahu the latest isu yang bakal kami kupas untuk minggu-minggu akan datang. So jom berbual bersama My Campus Radio. Jumpa lagi. Bye.